I may or may not have the shit now.
What? Alright, Josh, sound clap. 1, 2, 3. Gracias.
I can't trust my...
Oh, we should do that as a sound clap.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I can't trust my farts anymore, you know this.
Alright, shut up. No one's talking about your asshole. We're back! I'm not talking about your shit in your pants, but we're back. It's been a while. How long's it been?
Almost a month.
Almost a month.
Hiatus?
Almost a month. A lot of people going out of town, but we're back. Views Beyond the News. Gambling Gamers for the moment. Name change might be coming soon. We'll see what happens with that. But today,
It'll be fun.
we're going to start with Elon Musk, Ryan's Lord and Savior, the weeb of the century.
I love him.
Elon Musk.
Will you adopt me?
Will you adopt me?
That'd be
Elon
amazing.
Musk, along with his plan to throw all these satellites into space to get worldwide internet, worldwide connection,
Be pretty dope.
the man is doing some Kingsman style shit.
He's a fucking saint.
Bring it on.
This man is attempting to implant microchips into people's heads to give them Bluetooth access to their phones, the internet, apps on their phones and shit. Like I said, real Kingsman type shit. If he turns into Samuel L. Jackson and wants to blow everybody's head up, it might fucking happen. Who knows?
I could see him being the type to do like, we need to cleanse the earth.
I mean, we do, but that's not the
The
point.
world has the flu, it's just trying to kill us, we're the virus, and just blow us all up.
But
He might. He watches too much anime.
this man's plan, this whole company and this startup is completely funded and founded by him. It's like SpaceX and Tesla and his boring company where he did the hats and the flamethrowers. It's all him.
Wait, what hats?
The account that he originally was on Twitter, it's called like the Boring Company
Yeah,
or
Boring
some
Company.
shit.
Yeah.
He originally started selling hats, and then when he sold out of hats, he started selling the flamethrowers. The man just does whatever the
He
fuck
went
he
from
wants.
hats to
The
flamethrowers?
man does whatever he
logical.
wants.
Next thing he's gonna be fucking selling on there is like dildos or something.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Would you like a dildo and a mace? You can buy them in a package right now.
But so far, he himself has invested over $100 million in this startup alone.
Okay.
That's a lot of
He
money.
has like
And
no money left. What are you talking about? Tesla's almost broke right now.
yeah, but SpaceX is doing
Yeah,
fantastic.
he's got other companies that he's part of,
Especially
too.
with their satellite project, trying to connect worldwide internet. That man's on top of the world.
That'd be cool.
But there's supposed to be Bluetooth-enabled implants that will literally be drilled into the skull. Like
Yeah,
they
you're not
want to
drilling
put
anything
them
in my head.
in the
Eat
head.
my ass, dude.
Yeah, it's like right behind the ear.
It's
Eat
really
my ass.
well. It's really weird because the way it's supposed to work is a robot is supposed to do it. It's a robot that is being built by the same startup company that is supposed to be able to drill 2 millimeter-sized holes in your head, and the chip will go in there and like fill the hole. And on top of that, the way it's supposed to be connected, it's called a neural link device. Tiny chips connected to thousands of wires measuring 1/10 the length or 1/10 the width of human hair.
Hey, Elon, eat my ass. Dude.
Yeah, he's on some really futuristic type shit right
But
now.
You're not
it
putting
works.
anything in my head. Where's the proof that it works? They have a test subject with the
I,
fucking thing in its head?
I will get into why people are skeptical about it here in a second. So
Do they already have a person with a thing in its head?
No,
Not
no,
yet.
no.
2020
You
they
clearly
will, though.
have to
You'd
get
have to.
some weird sort of
There are
permission.
so many
But in
sanctions
2020,
you'd
he
have to
says
go
that
through.
it's already getting approved.
But
Bullshit.
Okay, he can't guarantee it's going to be approved by 2020. There's so much human testing he has to do, and
They already did it on
everyone's...
they tested it on like one monkey so far, and it's been successful. But that's one.
That's
It was
different.
successful with a monkey brain?
Yep.
He was able to connect it to like the app and shit and whatever else.
There's
he
just
can
so,
work
I
with.
could see so many of these ways that people just... this can go bad
Well, the thing is,
Oh, real bad.
real quick.
well, and the main use for this isn't to make human life easier. That's not the goal.
Dude, what the fuck's the point of it?
The main use right now that he's talking about is it's for people who have horrible memory loss. If you're seeking memory
Well, now I
boost.
feel bad.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it's meant to help people boost their memory, like cancer patients, stroke victims, people who've had actual problems.
Well, now I feel
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, you were
Elon,
making
do
fun
what you
of
want
me.
to do then. How come you didn't tell me this before we started that?
You didn't let me get all the way through my points here.
But then I wouldn't have said shitty things. Now I just feel like shit.
Hey, you know what happens when you don't have a filter from what you're thinking to what you're saying? You don't let me complete my
That's
sentence.
my thing. I don't have a filter.
You can't be mad at me for not letting me complete my sentence when
I can
you
too.
started talking.
You're mean. You could have.
You're right. We should have got the frustrations out before we began. But so far, it's working for stroke patients, cancer patients. For some reason, quadriplegics. I don't know what they could really use it for.
What?
Yeah, quadriplegics.
Because they can't.
Well, they
they
can't
can't use their hands to play with apps. They don't got any.
But
That's why it's not funny, but they can't.
Well,
use
maybe
the
they
phone.
can control wheelchairs with it somehow.
more advanced
Okay,
form of like
Professor
Stephen
X.
Hawking and shit. Just kind of like
Okay, Professor X.
But it's so far he's using it more for medical purposes. But I'm sure in the long run,
I'ma
it'd be
buy
one of
that
those
shit.
like Kingsman. You get Wi-Fi in your fucking brain. Your phone never loses connection. I'm sure that's what like the goal is. In long run, is to
Imagine
make
walking
society
down
a
the
better
street.
place.
Walking down the street and you see like your Instagram feed on the right side of your eye over here.
Well, because the way it's supposed to work is they want to. It's almost kind of like the Kingsman glasses. The way he wants it to work is there's going to be like a computer, like headphone thing you wear over your ear that the chip connects to, that will automatically, like through Bluetooth, connect to your phone. It's way out of my league of understanding. I don't know.
I'm good.
Could you imagine getting calls on that? You're like,
Bring. Oh shit, it's back.
Dude, you couldn't ignore calls. To be in your fucking head. That
Yeah, you just hit
yeah,
ignore.
you just hit ignore.
Dude,
like I do 24/7.
I can sleep through a phone call. Like the noise, if it's in my fucking head, I won't be able to sleep through it.
Well, good. Get up then.
No, go fuck yourself. Let me sleep.
But the chip is supposed to have, and this is what's interesting. It's supposed to have a USB-C port, same as Apple MacBooks. Those are the ports he's aiming to use. I don't know how
In
it's
your head,
necessarily
or-
works. That's the chip itself is supposed to have a smaller version of like the USB-C port. I don't know how you're gonna connect something into your skull like that because
I'm
the
charging my laptop.
well,
with
no,
my-
because the overall goal is to not know it's there. Like you don't want wires sticking out of your head.
Well, did you see the picture of what it's going to look like?
Mm-mm.
Do you know like the hearing aids that people have?
Yeah.
Like it covers like this of their ear.
Mhm.
It's supposed to be like that, but on the back side of your ear, like hardly noticeable. Like you can't tell it's there, but it's there. So maybe
what
that's
if you
what
do
the
have
ports are.
hearing aids and you can't be part of this program?
Well, what's crazy is apparently up to 10 of these can be placed in the head at one time.
Fuck.
That's some fucking
That.
badass shit.
Yeah.
Why would you want 10 of them?
I don't know if it
More
would be
power.
Yeah, boosted signal, boosted power.
Someone's gonna
whatever
have
it is.
6G.
But apparently the goal is you
There's
should
10
be
of
able to
them.
have
I
up to
think it'd be
10 of
10G.
these planted in your skull at one point in time.
I mean, it sounds cool, but
Well, and
as a regular person, why would I need it?
let's get to the negative side of that. If it's something that it can actually sit there and they can monitor data that comes through your brain, like the brain itself, people are automatically already concerned about
They're
the
gonna
fact
know
of
the dirty
what
things that
information
you
they're
think.
storing, what they're going to know about you, shit that could be personal to you, but they're obtaining through your brain. Like, it's almost too sci-fi to be real, but clearly Elon Musk is the guy to get it done. That's the scary part.
I would like my dirty thoughts to be my dirty thoughts. Not them to be
No,
broadcast.
I'm gonna be like, yo, Elon, see that? You know what I'm thinking.
Elon's just sitting there like, I got you.
I know Elon's like,
Just
I
a
know
girl
what you
walks
You're
by
both
and
watching.
just
No,
pops up
they're
his-
both watching the same anime, and Elon's like, "I know what you think."
think. I'm just like, see that? You know what I'm thinking. That's my dude.
But I don't know. They're also talking. It could. I don't know how this would be possible. Could enable telepathy and repair motor functions.
Enable telepathy by Bluetooth. Activated through each other's heads.
I mean, I guess
See-
you could talk to each other through your.
That'd be fucking.
That would be badass because I would talk so much shit about people right in front of me.
I'm just sitting.
I already do to myself, but
We can't give you that because you're gonna accidentally say it to the wrong person. You say, "God, Tyler, there's a faggot." Christian, you told me that.
I'm gonna be
My
sitting here
bad.
staring at you while mentally trying to talk to Ryan.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's an interesting process. I just don't understand necessarily how it could work. I mean, you're talking
I'm
about
no brain
implanting.
scientist, but
Exactly, you're talking about implanting computer chips into somebody's head, connected to thousands of wires, the width, like 1/10 the width of a strand of human hair, so smaller than you could ever
you
see.
can't even see it.
And it's supposed to connect to a computer that's worn on your ear that can connect Bluetooth to an app on your phone and give you access to the internet. That's a lot of moving pieces. Not to mention there's a shitload of people on the planet.
It's gonna be like when the first telephones come out. It's like a big ass.
What if this is his way of controlling the people?
What do you think religion is?
No. It's like he's gonna like sit
Flip
there
a
and
switch.
put every single person with him. And all of a sudden he's just gonna flip a switch and we're all under his own
Execute
control.
Order 66.
Kingsman. Telling you, Kingsman, they activated and everyone started duking it out, killing each other. I think
That
it's
was because
possible.
Except we would
No,
all
no,
go
no,
to work on Elon's.
Wait, no, that was a sound frequency that man-made aggression.
But the chip did the same thing at the beginning. It was meant to connect you to the internet. You get Wi-Fi.
I think
Bluetooth.
Order 66 is a better way to put that one because they had a chip in their brain that really made them kill a
We just
specific
all revolt
target.
against our own like countries
Just
and
like-
stuff, and then Elon.
Just like-
Elon just sat there,
South
sitting at the
Africa.
top, like, yes.
Dude, and Elon Musk sitting there with a hood on. Execute Order 66.
Elon would be the type of guy though, because that's Elon.
Who would they kill though? Who would the normal people go off killing?
We go kill our nation's
I'm
leaders.
hoping it's climate control and we're killing each other. Population, calling the population.
The world has the flu where it's virus.
Because, I mean, seriously, within the
By the
next
way,
12
that
years...
movie had a sound explanation for what global warming
Oh,
is.
yeah, it did. And they're
It's
not
global
wrong.
warming. The Earth is mad, so it's heating itself up to kill us, so it can cool back down.
It's not wrong. I mean, there's way
It'll
too
be a
many of
rock.
us, and we're just destroying the planet. But I don't know. I think if you throw, I don't know what is. I don't want to say this. I know what I would rather see. I would much rather see the satellites in space giving us the
Universal
overall world
Wi-Fi.
internet that you can get it anytime, any place,
That'd
no
be
issue.
sweet.
That
I'd
saves
rather
so
see
many
that.
people's lives.
Yes.
I would rather see that.
Elon. Just give me my full dive VR, and I'll be alright.
Well, see, and that's where this could also come into play is VR.
He reminds me. Have you seen the video of that dude walks from his house and that dude's watching the porn on the TV with the VR? He's like,
yeah.
Ryan,
That's gonna be
just
me.
walking. You see Ryan. Oh shit! Just look, there's more girls everywhere. It's a big ass. That's a, just sit there. Just
That's all I want. That's all I want, Elon.
I mean,
is it
if-
that hard to give?
I mean, if you want to compare it to movies, I mean, we're talking about Kingsman level technology, but then if you want to put it on the same playing field as VR, you're talking about like,
Gamer.
are we getting to like Ready Player One status?
Well, not
Where,
even
like,
that. Rubber Gamer, that movie I was talking about.
Mhm.
That's what they have in their heads. It's chips.
I don't see it actually being passed
I
on
don't want
like
a
a
foreign object
national.
in
Well, this is why I think it'd be interesting because the test subjects, human test subjects, why not prisoners that are already on death row? If anything goes wrong, they're gonna die anyways.
that's
Still-
cruel.
still
That's
a
cruel and
human
unusual punishment if something bad happens.
Well, I mean, they're gonna die anyways. Might as well put it on them. Fry their brain. They don't.
They're still human beings.
They're killing one anyways for death row.
I know, but they're still a human being.
Well, considering the fact that prison is supposed to be a place where you basically repent and try to get better, and then you're treated like a filthy animal anyway. I mean, prison's a fucked up construct anyway. Because some places do it right and most places don't.
Yeah, here in America.
I
we
don't think
do
you
it
should
right.
be treated like royalty in prison, but I don't think you should be punished like a wild animal, especially if you're in there for something simple. You should be
Well, true.
rehabilitated.
Mm-hmm.
But
Our prison system is fucked.
Like if you're, I think if you're arrested
And I
for
think
drugs,
if
you should
Elon
be
wants
sent to
human
rehab.
testing, it should be volunteers. You shouldn't just put prisoners in there.
I think it should be volunteers. And honestly, I think there's plenty of people who would want something
Yeah,
like this. They volunteer in a
people
heartbeat.
like you, Ryan. Put a chip in my head. I don't care if I explode or not. Let's do it. Give me some titties, Elon. Woo!
And I don't think he'll have a hard time finding volunteers.
Yeah,
So,
because you see that volunteers.
yeah.
Christian, you can have the computer. Wait, delete everything first, and then you can have the computers.
I don't know. I think it would be an interesting step towards, honestly, somewhat human evolution for us to just be able to use our minds to connect to shit like that. But at the same time, there's so many... I mean, we sit here and we think sleeping next to our phones every night cause cancer. What the fuck's that gonna do? I mean, like, what are the actual side effects of having someone implant a computer chip in your head? And then you can use Bluetooth.
And then to have like waves that close to your brain.
I think there's too much room for
I'm not
error.
sure Bluetooth waves or do Bluetooth waves give you cancer?
I think anything...
I'm not a
Considering
brain
the fact that
scientist.
everything kills you nowadays, someone's not going to mind dying a little bit faster.
Well, I think...
We're all here for a good time, Josh.
Well,
not a long
honestly,
time.
the type of medicine we have, even if you have cancer, you could probably live to 100 still.
honestly,
Depending on the type of cancer it is.
in the long run, this is not something that will be accomplished by 2020. No chance in hell. No chance in hell. I guarantee
No,
this.
that's next year.
Yeah, this is something that's easily going to be 4 or 5 years off of
Actually,
being
5
proposed
months.
and actually being approved. On
I
a
think he's
minor
been
testing.
very confident by saying 2020.
I think he is too.
Because I think if you do this, you have to establish new privacy laws because people would more than want people getting into their own chips and stuff like that, and you'd have to.
Well, especially if you can connect to the internet and like if you want to dig deep into like the dark web, people who are good at hacking into shit.
Yeah, they get
That,
hacked
that's
into your
not
brain.
safe.
A 16-year-old hacked into the Pentagon one time.
So imagine a hacker could probably hack into your brain if there's a chip in it.
Yeah, but
weird.
it couldn't control your brain.
I know, but he could hack into all whatever you got stored up in there in your little chip. So
He's gonna like what I'm saying. That's all I gotta
It's
say.
like, oh, this guy's a freak.
There's
That's
another
awesome.
porn in my head.
This guy's got a lot of toes on his head.
That guy's gonna be like,
Imagine him going through hell and back trying to break into some dude's ear chip, and he's like, "Oh God, a fucking weirdo."
Look at his toes.
This dude's got a lot of toes in here. What the fuck?
It's just like
next person.
Yeah, so that'd be safe. Honestly, you'd be like,
Just
you
like
go through my
scrolling
head.
past him. What the?
I'm trying to find bank statements and
Just like black, white, Asian, Hobbit.
He's looking for bank statements, and all he's seeing is anime, toes, anime, toes. Shopping list. What the fuck?
Shopping list.
what the fuck's
It's
going
just
on?
like,
kid's
name.
head?
What is this?
And the shopping list is
remember to
anime
get
related
milk.
and toe related.
Remember to get milk and toenail polish. It's like, what?
Peanut butter with toenail polish? Who's man?
the
No bread.
shit?
He ain't making peanut butter.
Peanut butter and ladies.
Have you ever just eaten peanut butter out of the
Yeah.
jar though? Like,
I did that all the time in track.
that's my favorite.
I've actually done that before. Yeah, I'm not proud of it.
I love doing that.
But peanut butter's so good,
I love peanut butter.
dude.
Dude, on this,
Anything but
on this
Nutella.
meal plan I have, breakfast one day is cereal, and then a straight spoonful of peanut butter.
Oh, and my parents used to. They used to have a personal trainer because they were going to the gym at one point, and he used to tell them, instead of late night snacks, go downstairs and just get a tablespoon of peanut butter when your blood sugar is low, and that's all you're allowed to have. So I'd go downstairs, and both of them would be sitting there tonguing peanut butter off a spoon. I'm just like, I'm glad I'm not going to the gym. Fuck that.
But could you imagine that technology?
I know you guys are gonna watch this, so if you have any questions, you can tell me to fuck off.
Oh, your parents?
Yeah, my parents both watch this.
I was like, who are you talking to?
Just go down a bunch of gremlins, just peanut butter, go away.
No, because my mom, her blood sugar used to crash a lot. Because I remember she'd come
Just
home from work.
hypoglycemia where she's passed out of sugar.
She would come in from she'd be taking a lunch break or something, and you could tell she was not feeling good. So she'd quickly try to make something out of the freezer, heat it up, and eat to get her blood sugar back up. And the trainer used to tell her, all you can have is a tablespoon of peanut butter, and that's it. That's all you get.
I can see your mom. I can see your
Tells me this
parents
trainer
when they're
didn't go
doing
to
that.
college.
He worked at Body Works. Who knows?
I didn't go to college.
That's why he didn't
Yeah,
go to
who
college.
knows?
Because you could be a trainer and you can follow all the training plans and tell everyone the training plans, but if you don't personalize who you're training,
Yeah.
Ask this guy, trainer.
I'm not going to be a trainer now.
He's a kinesiology person.
I mean, yes,
That's
and nutrition, but
Oh, I always forget about the nutrition.
Stop
My
talking
bad.
about me. Stop.
stop.
I always
I'm not a
forget about
professional
ladies.
anything anymore.
He's a trainer.
I'm not a trainer.
But
He'll give your booty a nice massage.
do I think it's necessarily wrong for Elon
Twitter.com,
Musk to strive for something like this, to try to evolve us? No. I don't think it's bad. Do I necessarily trust big companies to keep us safe in doing this? No. No chance in hell.
No, but I believe in Elon to keep me safe.
That's
I believe in
gonna be
Elon
fucked
and
up
giving
more.
us the technology, but once the technology is out in the world and you're talking about governments trying to protect your privacy, I don't trust
What
it.
if it becomes let's say it's all of a sudden this thing disappears and the government took it and the government starts using it.
I could see
That's
that.
what I'm telling you. If we were to do this,
And
we'd
it
have
becomes
to.
like a black market shit
your
that
words.
hurt. I was gonna say commodity, but that hurt like a motherfucker. It was a big hiccup.
That was a big
Ow.
word.
Oh god.
Commodity?
That was a big
What was
word.
bigger, the hiccup or the word?
That's why the hiccup
Hiccup
came and said,
fucking
bro, you're
hurt
using
so
a big
bad."
word. Calm down there, big fella.
Shut
Whoa,
up.
back it up, Terry.
Whoa, back it up, Terry.
And it's like just sold and traded around the world for the governments to use and put it in soldiers.
No, I would sign up for the military at that point.
You already have.
You're right.
You've
They've already told you
signed up
no.
to go to war. I don't know.
That'd be
I
kinda
like
cool.
to think
They,
that
turned you into dude.
Super soldiers, man, I'm telling you.
Dude, made your pain receptors stop working.
Dad.
I want
50 Cent.
I want to believe in Elon Musk, but I don't believe in the people that run this country to use it for good.
No.
I believe in the long run it'd probably do more harm.
Yeah, I
than
know a
anything
person. I
else.
just thought of an evil way to use it.
I
it's
got
not
it.
that hard.
Elon, come to Texas. We secede. Boom.
I think-
We secede. We rule everything. Now,
Give
come
me
Does
here.
he still live in South Africa? Because I bet he would just stay there.
He lives in South Africa.
I thought he was South African, isn't he?
I thought he was
I
American.
don't know his heritage.
I thought he was Canadian.
I thought he was
If
American.
anything, Ryan's the one most in love with him. Ryan should.
Yeah, I was like,
Hey.
I know he lived in Canada for.
I thought he
for
was
a bit.
American.
Yeah, well,
Thought he was
so-
Canadian.
I don't
Nobody's
think
giving
he's
a quick
American.
gooks.
I know
Yeah, he's from.
Keanu Reeves is from.
Oh, he holds South African, Canadian, U.S.
I think
citizenship.
Keanu Reeves is from Canada.
No, he's from Canada. But remember, I told you he's originally born
Well,
from
his heritage is
Sudan
elsewhere.
or something like that.
He was born in South Africa, but right now he lives in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You know what's weird? I think you know Charlize Theron.
Mm-hmm.
She's born in like South Africa. She was born in. Just
There's a bunch of people that are like they're like you think that they're from
They're
like
white as
they're white as fuck, but they're born like
yeah,
right
South
there.
Africans are mostly
white people.
white people. They come from.
Would you know the?
Hold on, who's Charlize Theron?
Atomic Blonde.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all saw that without me.
Oh, she's also in.
She's in Mad Max. She's in.
I was just on the Google. Let me give you I'll show you a picture.
She was in that new movie with Seth Rogen.
Yes.
Didn't get to see it.
The
didn't see it.
rom-com thing.
The rom-com, yeah, where she's running for
We need to go
president.
see a movie and do a movie review again.
Well, if you guys had come to see an Annabelle with me, we could have done that. But
You didn't invite us.
Yeah, he invited
did.
us.
I didn't
but-
invite you because you don't like demons, and those
I would
two
have went
don't.
anyway.
I did it more out of respect.
Wait, he wasn't here.
I would have
I
went,
was
but
here.
I didn't have money to buy
Yeah,
a movie ticket.
I was like, I
so-
told both of you about it before he got back, and you were both broke, and
Oh, she's not as hot as I thought she was going to be.
he's not really into the whole demon thing.
I mean,
'cause
it's
he's had his own personal
not the most
experiences.
flattering picture, but
She's
No,
not-
Charlize Theron's gorgeous.
Anyways.
She's not as hot as I thought she
No,
was.
absolutely gorgeous.
in movies, she is.
Yeah, the only reason I knew he was from Canada is because I looked up the other day. I was like, "Where's Elon?"
He's
from?
lived in Canada.
Yeah.
but he was born in.
But at the
South
time, he
Africa.
was. It was like registered as in Canada.
He's got 3 citizenships.
I don't know. I think
That's a goal.
me personally, I would say I'm borderline. Like, I think it'd be really cool to have that conveniently up there, but I don't know if I trust the people in charge. Like, I don't think it would be something that I wouldn't be comfortable doing unless it's already been out for several years and it's been tested and they know quite a bit about it.
Yeah.
And then it'd be one of those, I'd be like, in the long run, I'd probably jump on that.
I wouldn't hop on the train right away.
They'd
Yeah,
see
no.
some fucked up dreams. Let me tell you what. My dreams are fucked.
I feel like we're about to get a personal story.
Well,
What?
Christian knows my dreams.
I just keep having dreams about my teeth falling out. That shit sucks.
Doesn't that mean you're stressed?
Yeah, I don't know about what. But
Teeth.
yeah, dude, I had a dream one night that I got hit in the face, and I
What is
felt,
this dreaming?
And I felt my
Exactly.
front like 8 teeth
I don't
start
dream.
crumbling. I went, I'd spit out just chunks of my teeth.
You have
All
to
my
sleep
front
to
four were
dream.
gone.
I do sleep. I've been going to bed at midnight every night. That's why I get off.
Wow.
I stopped smoking, so I'm trying to get my shit together.
I went to
Hate
bed-
my
I
life.
went to bed at like 1.
You know what's weird? I think I'm the oldest one here, but I stay up the latest.
Well, that's not true. I've recently started to go to bed early. I was stayed up before you.
He goes to bed at 10.
Well, yeah, I think he's just got.
He's going to bed at 11 or some shit now. I don't know.
I go to bed in between 10 and 12. I went to bed at 1 last night though.
I went to bed at like 3.
But I've always been on a schedule. Christian knows that.
Yeah, I don't support that schedule, but he's been on it.
I probably should get on a schedule.
I'm trying to get hot. I have to. It sucks.
Huh?
I'm trying to get abs. It's gonna suck. That's why I'm going to the gym and eating right.
Gay.
Dad bods. Dad bods. 2019.
G-A-Y.
Gains.
G-A.
Glad you can spell gains.
I'm so glad. I honestly, I was like,
It's with a Z, dumbass. Anyways.
can I throw a microphone at him?
No,
What would,
God,
it,
no.
what would it sound like if
I love
I
Christian's like,
someone?
he's not wrong.
What do you think that would sound like? If you're like hitting someone with
Yeah,
that.
you like,
Probably just sound like a.
I'll buy
That
you
was-
a Slurpee later.
I want to get
Can we?
Slurpees.
I don't want to know what you're slurping on.
Can we go get Slurpees later?
No.
Hey, we're at like 20 something.
No, y'all can go get Slurpees without me.
Oh,
Someone
buy
was
you one.
25. And then
I don't like Slurpees.
No, it's almost
What?
25.
Moving on.
Was that the sound clap?
No.
Okay.
It is now.
You're gonna have to figure it out.
Child discipline. We were talking about this last night. We were in Discord.
Oh, I wasn't there.
We were in Discord. We were playing League. We were talking about child discipline. And I think we're all genuinely on the same page that child discipline's a good thing. Not necessarily how you do it, because people discipline their kids in different ways. Groundings, spankings,
Timeouts.
time. It's kind of the same thing as grounding, but not on a smaller scale. Timeout.
Okay, I was like, no, not according to my mom. It's
But
not.
there is a fine line. There's a fine line between disciplining your child, and don't get me wrong, none of us here are parents. None of us here have kids.
Who do you think's been the closest to almost being a child? Having a child.
Oh. Fuck off!
No, see, I was gonna.
Who?
Oh,
Win.
Mister, I don't like to use condoms.
Huh?
dude, Kim would have beat that baby back into that. Kim would have been like, "No, bitch, get the fuck back up in there. You're not
Taking
coming
off
out.
her chocolate, using it as a bat.
I told my mom.
Bring
that-
baby my ass."
I asked my mom the other day. I said, "Mom, I mean, I already beat you in."
Midsummer. So you're gonna see that with Bryce.
What is it?
Go ahead. No, I'm looking at movies. Keep going. I'm sorry.
You confused me.
Yeah, keep going.
I was like, we're not in Midsummer no more. What am I talking about? Oh, yeah, I asked my mom, I said, Mom, I already beat you in terms of, like, when you had me. So what would you say if I just came home with, like, a girl and I was like, we're having a baby?
Preggers.
She was like, first off, you ain't living here. You're moving back to your aunt's. And I was like, I can do that. And she's
I'm
like,
going there anyway.
she's like, and then I'll take care of the baby. Because it's cute. Probably. And I was like, okay.
Fucked up, Mom.
You know, if I told my mom right now I was having a baby, she'd probably just beat me to a pulp.
Well, I mean, I'm getting paid for my college
What would your
anyways.
mom do if you were like, I accidentally
So,
got
like,
a girl pregnant?
She would probably look at me and be like, "You finally got a girlfriend."
But
Because don't get me wrong, no one loves me.
Oh my god, you're not gay.
Yeah, no, that's probably exactly that. She'd probably be like, "Oh, you're not gay. Holy shit."
That's exactly what my family would say
Because
too.
don't get me. What?
What?
That's what my family
What's your
would say
problem?
too.
Nothing.
Any girl I've ever had a thing for has never let me down. I've accepted the fact that I might die alone. I've accepted the fact that I might not find somebody. Does it depress the shit out of me? Yes. Does it matter?
Hey.
No.
I told you I was going to go to the mall with you.
You can live in
I'm
my
not
basement.
going to the fucking mall.
Pick up bitches. Barnes and Nobles.
You can live in my basement.
Smart girl.
Actually, I am looking for something at Barnes and Nobles, but that's not the point.
I'll go with you.
I don't know about that.
No, what you looking
See,
for?
I'm
My
looking for
family-
something.
What you looking for?
Something.
You've been hiding something from me for a while now. Josh knows. What is it? What is going
Your business.
Yeah, it is my business.
Back on
Hold
topic.
on, no!
Back on
How about
topic.
everyone knows something, but I don't? What is going
No,
on?
he doesn't know.
I know.
Josh knows.
What is this? Why does he get to know? I've been with you the longest.
No, you
Are we really gonna fight over this
What is
shit?
going on? Someone explain to me.
He
right
left us
now.
when he went to fraternity brohood. I was there.
Back
What?
on
I didn't leave y'all.
topic.
You didn't talk to us for a month and a half.
Back on topic.
What? I'll
2
eat
months.
You. Fuck
3
you. I
months.
talked to y'all fine.
So my mom used to beat my ass.
No. What is
trying to
going
help
on?
Back on
We'll talk
topic.
about
We're
it
on
later.
topic.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
This is not child discipline. This is what I do in my free time. And I don't have children to discipline.
Yeah, but us.
We're your children.
I would beat the shit out of you.
Even though I'm older than you.
You already have once.
You
I almost beat the shit out of you.
You almost have to me once too.
I think
You
Josh
should
is,
be lucky. You're not
Josh is like the
this
favorite
honest.
child because he gets to know everything apparently.
But honestly, me and Josh are like what? We didn't become friends until we started working at the cleaners, really. So Josh hasn't.
I'm his adult friend. In his adult life, he made a
We
friend.
go get drinks, and then we regret everything.
So what? You ain't gonna give me my apple juice no more,
Nope.
bitch.
You can now drink orange juice.
I like orange juice. Jokes on you.
But back on
I
topic.
drink cranberry juice and just
Ew.
sit in the toilet all day.
I
Child
drink that
discipline.
anyways.
Child discipline.
What?
Jesus fucking Christ.
What's the secret?
No. Child discipline. I'm gonna fight you. You could give me that goddamn look. But
You know, this is as scattered as I thought our
Yeah.
first podcast back would
He
be.
brought it upon himself, Mr.
I didn't
I'm
feel
gonna
that
go to
shit.
Barnes and
Feel
Nobles
left
and
out.
first.
you shouldn't feel left out.
I should feel
But-
left out.
I think we're all on the same page that child discipline's a good thing. It doesn't matter how you really do it, as long as you're not abusing your kid. There are people out there who think spanking your child is abuse. It's
definitely
not.
abuse.
If you give them one pop on the ass,
Yeah.
that's
Speaking
fine.
of that, have you ever had has your parents ever spanked you or grabbed you by the arm just to go motherfucker?
Yeah,
You
they're
know,
like,
in
yoink
public,
you
yeah.
this way.
Okay, so this one time,
My mom used to pinch me under the back of the arm and pull me one way. I'm like, ha ha ha.
Dude, your mom still does that to me. If I do something
And
wrong
me.
in your house, your mom's probably just whack. I'm like, oh yes, Andy, you're
Anyways.
put me down. You're beautiful. I love you. You're
At
the most amazing
Target.
woman ever. And then she lets go. I'm just
I
like,
don't
No,
know.
I'm gonna do that to my kids, but I'm gonna give them a wedgie instead.
my mom.
Once a bully, always a bully, right?
you were never a bully. You were like the fucking most
Right.
passive person in high school. If someone pushed you, Josh, you'd be like, hey man, my bad. And then you keep walking if someone pushed you. The only time you were
That
ever
is-
aggressive
I'm a lover, not a friend.
was in basketball. If someone pushed you, you'd be like, I'm gonna get him next time. Be like, and then you wouldn't do it. Like,
I told you, once a bully, always a bully.
I was gonna get him, but I didn't stop.
Josh would be that dad that's like, his son's gonna come home. Dad, I got hurt at school. Yeah, just do something about it. I mean, I always did stuff about it. We're just sitting on the couch like, no, you fucking didn't.
Sitting there in his boxers watching the game.
Don't listen to your dad, he was a pussy!
Anyways, so at Target, and my mom always reminds me of this because every time she sees like a toy, she goes, "Remember that one time you wanted that Gundam thing, and you threw a little bitch fit, and you were fucking crying so bad, you were like hyperventilating." And I was like, "Well, goddamn, no." She goes, "That's right, because I beat the shit out of you, and I almost got CPS called on me because of you." And I was like, "Oh my god,
Mom, this cool child abuse."
my meme was like, "She didn't beat the shit out of you. She spanked you, and you threw an even bigger fit, and some lady comes behind her and goes, 'That is child abuse.'"
That's what kids
Dude,
do.
I could see Kim being like, "I'll show you child abuse."
Yes.
Starts beating the shit out of the woman, just takes off her chancla. I have two now.
That's what
Just-
kids do. Kids don't want to be disciplined. Kids are at the age where they're learning and they have to experience some shit. But when they do something wrong, you have to discipline them.
Yeah,
for it.
you gotta tell them what's
'Cause
good.
It's almost like you sit there, you're like, "Don't touch the stove. It's fucking hot." They go to touch the stove. You can stop them, but until they learn that it's fucking hot, they need to get burned.
Oh,
it has to happen.
Did you and your sister ever like fight when you were little and like
Yes.
and like you had someone tell you like don't ever hit a girl? My sister hit me one time, dude. I was like, "I can't hit you," and my mom was like, "Fucking hit her, teach her something." And I was like,
The only time that ever happened was when Katie bit me on the. This is why I hate biting. I have like a traumatized experience from it. I was like,
What if a chick just like
no,
nibbled on you a
no,
little bit?
no.
He hates it.
I can't do biting. I just
And I know that from
it's
experience
making
that he
me
hates
antsy
it.
thinking about it now. I can't do it.
What if she's blowing you and accidentally uses teeth?
I don't know.
Would you like, hey, no, no?
I got bit so hard. Like, it was one of those, like, she almost drew blood. She bit me so hard. And my mom was like, "Bite her back." I was like, "No, I can't. I'm
Yeah.
not supposed to hurt my sister." And my mom grabbed her and goes,
"Oh, dude, my mom did that too to Maddie because Maddie fucking
My mom bit her for me.
Maddie fucking got me at the neck, bro. Like she was going at it, and my mom goes, "Mother," and she grabbed Maddie by the neck too and goes, "You don't like that, do you?" And Maddie was like, "No," and I was like, "She's like, then don't fucking do it." And I was like,
Dude,
Well, see,
I remember the worst thing I ever did to Brooklyn was she scratched me one time, and I just went like, and she, dude, she fell off the couch, and there was a coffee table that used to have a handle on it with a screw.
Oh, shit.
And the handle was gone, so there's a screw popping out. Dude, there's a scar to this day, like centimeter away from her eye where she hit it. And dude, if it was a centimeter earlier, she'd be blind. She'd have one eye right now. I shit you not. It's the last time I ever hit Brooklyn. Ever. Because, dude, she was just clawing at me over a fucking candy cane, so I was like, "Get off me!" And just like, yeah, and then all that shit happened, still got in trouble.
Well, see,
I got in some of the worst trouble I've ever been in.
My parents stopped spanking us very early on, but I remember they were very fond, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong when you watch this. I remember very fondly making us sit in the corner. You had to put your head on the wall. I remember I cried so hard one time I actually took the paint off the wall with my tears. I was crying so hard because I was in trouble.
Fondly? Fondly means you admire something.
Whatever. Sitting there in the corner, and then
admired-
she
I'm about to put
actually,
you in the corner.
She
That's your corner.
there was one time she actually
I'd
made me
happily
and
go
Casey
there.
hug it out. We had to sit there on the fireplace and hug
Ugh.
each other till we were done being
Gross.
pissed off. That was the worst
Mr.
experience.
Mr. Emerson put me in the corner like 6 or 7 times senior year. Like Tyler Cook in the corner. One time I fell asleep standing up in the corner. That's why I wasn't allowed in the corner anymore.
Casey, she fell asleep one time in the corner. They left her in timeout for like 3 hours. They forgot about her. She fell asleep. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, I was about to say, I was like, my mom, she stopped spanking me, but I still got grounded. Kristen's hurt.
Give me that goddamn Xbox cord!
And then just doink.
Dude, that is the most terrifying thing. Ryan Murdo, what the fuck do you think you're... Ryan, Tiny Man is offline.
You know, it was real shit when she came in. Ryan, Matthew, Bartholomew, James. I was like,
dude, all you hear Ryan...
The end times are upon us!
all you hear from Ryan's his mom. Wait, no. Tiny Man is offline.
I still think the scariest thing today... Ryan, what, Kim? What can I do for you? What? Dude, screams his mom's name back at her. What?
It was at the time where
You are a ballsy motherfucker.
I still do it.
What did Kim do?
Kim just takes it.
Well, I mean, I called when I moved back at my mom's house. I called her Kim for a little bit, so like she got used to it.
I've screamed at Kim before one time. Because at a track meet or something, I was holding hands.
You are
with-
crazy.
I was holding hands with Sharon or something like.
Yeah, but she did that because she knew that Cheryl and them would get pissed off at you, and she hated seeing you get in trouble, you fucker.
I'm still content his mom doesn't like me, so...
I'm still content. Kim doesn't like me all the time either.
You know, Kim's never yelled at me.
Hey, Ryan, you know what's funny? When you're 16 or 17 years old, you know what? You know the only thing that matters is what makes you horny. So you know
No
what?
shit.
Everything
Your mom-
else can fuck
She
off.
was too nice to me. She wouldn't yell at me, but she'd be real passive aggressive about
She
some
would-
shit.
John- she
So
did-
she would like see me doing something stupid, And she'd look at me, she'd go, mm-hmm, and then walk by me, and she'd go, dumbass. I'm like,
Dude, she did that to me sometimes. If I was speaking with Joe or something in the weight room, she just walked by like, what y'all two doing? We're like, nothing. Kimmy's like, mm-hmm, and just
There was
walks
only
off.
5 people.
And then a coach comes in later on like, what are you two doing? And we're like, working out, coach.
There was only 5 people that my mom loved in school: Daniel, Josh, Christian, Tyler, and Felipe.
I find that hard to believe.
I find that hard to believe. I can't tell you how
I
many
don't think
times
she
Kim
had
is just
anything
yelling.
like against me, but every time I looked at your mom, she'd give me like this hateful, like,
Yeah.
I'll kill you, motherfucker look. And I was like, I'm sorry.
And you
Kim.
know what that look is? It's called love.
That is not love.
That was my love that I get from my mom.
Dude, your mom, I've never, like, the only
You're afraid
words
she's
your
gonna
mom
murder you?
ever said to me was, what is wrong with you, Tyler? Like, every day of high school, I think. Probably senior year, Kim said that once
Because you want to know why? She was
I could
tired
tell
of-
that my stupidity amused your mother.
Well, yeah, because you were just stupid. But she...
Yeah, I mean,
Just straight up. Well, yeah,
I would do some dumb shit, and your
Josh
mom
would
would
do some
be right
stupid
there.
shit. Every time we got home, did you hear what Josh did?
Dude, every time I would do dumb
She
shit,
goes-
Kim was there too, every time.
Well, wait, because my mom comes home and fucking Tyler, if I have to hear Wanira get a hold of Tyler, I'm gonna beat her ass and I'm gonna beat his ass. And I was like, what?
Why didn't Kim tell me that? I would have been like, okay, never mind,
He used
Kim.
to tell
Thank
me
you
all
for
through high
sticking
school.
up for
He's
me.
like, yeah, she's pissed because you don't play football. I was like, that's no reason to hate me.
Yes, it is.
Well, my mom just
If you
wanted
played
to...
senior year, we would have went to state.
I wanted to play senior year
I'm gonna rip this fucking shirt off, don't you? I just ripped it a little bit.
and get
actually.
naked.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to play our senior because you
You
want to know
on
why?
steroids.
Kevin would have been our coach, and Kevin would have been like,
No, Coach Jackson would have.
oh yeah, I forgot.
He gets ready to mock Kevin. Oh yeah.
I like Coach Jackson.
No, Coach Jackson.
Blake,
Dude, when I was at the lake
Hey,
for
Blake,
4th of
if you're
July,
watching.
Coach Jackson was next door, and whatever they're talking, he's like, we should get some drinks to him sometimes. Like, Coach, that's
He says he followed us on Twitch the other day.
Yeah.
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 Oh, he
play
told
Minecraft.
me. Yeah, he kind of told my family about the Twitter group shoot. He was laughing about it. I was like, oh no, he told him.
I don't know. I don't think child discipline's a bad thing. I know
I
everyone.
was disciplined.
I don't think...
And I'm an outstanding young man.
Yeah, but your mom took discipline to a new level.
Who?
His mom, from what I can understand.
No, see, your mom was passive towards me.
I got
never knew
grounded
your
and spanked.
parents or
Yeah.
Tyler's that well.
Well, my dad is sick. My dad had the giant factor where he'd stand around and be like, "What'd you say to me?" And you're like,
Oh, my mom was a miniature giant.
you're like nothing, dude.
It's like she's this tall, but once she gets the chancla, she's like that
Short
tall. I'm
moms,
like,
bro,
"Holy."
you gotta stay away from
Large
them.
things come in small packages.
Yeah, I was like, you gotta stay away from them short
She's
moms.
surprisingly quick on her feet.
Josh,
She was very
I
good at
believe
running me
that.
down. Like,
Josh, you saying that reminded me of the Joe Coy, right? Get
Yes.
the fuck out of the Foot Locker. I wasn't even in the Foot Locker. That reminds me of you. She does the. I can see Josh being like, "Hey."
yeah, she does the whole point with her lips. You know, she's real tough and shit.
I could see your mom just shoots you a look and you automatically know I'm in deep fucking
Oh
trouble.
yeah, for sure. This one
Right.
time in high school.
Joshua, get out of the. What are you doing?
Were you at my house? I feel like Tyler or Ryan was at my house at the time.
When?
But
pick her up.
we it was my senior year, I think, and Daniel had broken up with Juliana.
Stay safe.
And so we had decided to have a homecoming party at my house afterwards.
No, I didn't like me in high school.
Oh, that's true. We didn't like it. But we invited Holguin over for obvious reasons. Because he, brought us weed.
Yeah, oh yeah, never mind, yeah.
And so the party with my mom was cool. And I was like, Mom, we gotta have a party. Daniel's real upset. She's like, okay, yeah, have some drinks, whatever. And she opens the back door, and I'm sitting there, bong in hand, turn around, I look at her, and I go,
Let me finish this before you kill
and I
me.
hand the bong to Daniel, and I go, I turn around, and look at her, and she's just like,
I'm gonna beat your
and she
ass.
turns around and starts walking back to her room. I'm like, Mama! She's like, go back out there. I'm like, oh, okay, Mom.
Go do your delinquent shit. Okay.
That was the most scared I've ever been for my life. But, I was so hungover the next day, she didn't mess with me. I was really glad. She just sat down on the corner of the bed, chancla in hand, doing this thing. You know what happens when you smoke marijuana? I was like, yeah, Mom, sure.
Most scared I've ever been of my dad was.
But, it's cool. When I moved into my new place, she found my old bong in my closet, and we're cool about it. She uses it as a flower vase.
Please tell me that's true.
She threw it out.
That'd be the greatest thing. Walk into that.
Why do my plants smell like marijuana?
I love when you can do the Filipino accent too.
It's funny because she doesn't really have an accent anymore, but I still make fun of her for it.
No, your dad doesn't have one much either.
My dad just doesn't talk in front of me.
Whose parents have the worst one? Which one of y'all is it? Well, I can't. One of y'all, I cannot understand when they talk. I'm like, what the fuck are they saying?
Probably Nikki's parents. Theirs is
I
pretty
don't think
bad.
I've ever met Nikki's parents.
They're nice people.
They're
Their mom
good.
tried to give me a shot. She's like, "You want a shot? Take this shot. I don't drink. Take this shot. Take this shot."
Oh yeah, my mom tries to
I was
get her
just like-
drunk and she doesn't drink.
I was just like, dude, I have 4 shots in my hand. It was at his grad party. I was like, at his graduation. I was like, I have 4 fucking. I just said grad, then graduation.
your
New
words.
Year's! Go! Fuck your
It's
titties.
gonna be a great time
Fuck
this
your
year
titties.
again. We were getting so drunk.
I'll beat the shit out of you.
You ready to get drunk at PK with me?
I'll get drunk with you in PK. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know. Are we taking weed with us? I'll get
You,
crossfaded.
you said
Yeah.
you're stopping.
It's for my
There
birthday.
are special events
It's for my birthday.
that you could get high as fuck.
What are we on?
We're on the 40-minute mark.
So if you want to start talking about World War III, and
I don't have to because I don't know a lot about
I can
it.
fantasize about what I'm going to get for dinner, and
Because I know you don't like podcasts go super long.
Well, no, but I mean, we
are a man down now.
Yeah, we are a man
I
down
was
now,
like,
and it feels kind
not
of
only
weird.
did Ryan leave, but I feel like I'm the only one who's really kind of talked about child discipline, and then we bantered around the topic. Really,
Oh, so you want my actual opinion on child discipline?
yeah, I wanted opinions. You know,
Oh, okay. If my kid is acting up in the middle of a store, it's not gonna continue. I'll tell you that much. When I was a kid, if I acted up in the middle of the store, I got this one where she would grab me by the shirt collar, start dragging me out the store. She's like, I don't care what I have in that shopping cart. We're leaving. I'm like,
I got either the giant hand on the back of the neck because my dad had a huge person. My dad's 6'4", just whack. Yeah, I'm 5'9", by the way. Genetics blows, but like grab the back of my neck and be like, you're gonna stop that right now. Just get real close, kind of pinch the back of your neck a little bit, and be like,
oh,
I bet you got the tingles too. You're like, oh,
yeah. He's like, you're gonna get your
I was
ass
like,
beat if you keep going. I
my
swear to
mom
God.
would
And you're
use
like,
the tips of her fingers and dig into the nerves on the back.
oh,
of your
she's
neck.
done that to me before.
My mom likes that one, and then I haven't had this happen to me in a long time, but it's also because I kind of have PTSD from the back of my arm because of a certain someone we all know of.
devil.
Yeah, the
She-devil.
she-devil.
Oh, I
She used
thought
to
of like
pinch me
4
so
people.
hard on the back of the arm, and like she'd pinch me, and it's the one thing that gets almost anybody to stop dead in their tracks is when you just start doing that. Pinch the back fat on your arm. You're just like, okay, I'm sorry. But I don't know. I don't disagree with child discipline, but at the same time, people are so sensitive today, and they overreact so hardcore that something as simple as spanking your kid once, like one good.
It's like if
swat
you're
on the
not
ass-
cuddling your children, you're abusive.
Yeah, because everyone nowadays wants to sit
I don't
there
know how my dad grew up
and
dude.
try to talk to their kids. They're just like, no, you can't do that. You shouldn't be doing this. This is wrong. No.
Listen, little Tony, I know you're only 2 years old, but when you scream in the marketplace, it embarrasses me.
Yeah.
No, instead you slap them on the butt one time and they stop crying. Or they stop
Or they
whining
cry
around
even
and shit.
harder and they've learned their lesson.
Like, well, God.
No, I don't know how the hell my like when like our parents grew up, there were no rules against that.
Oh, yeah, no.
If you said something like you got a backhand with wedding rings, just as hard. Like G's told me stories of getting knuckles to the side of her face from like her mother.
Sheesh.
Like because like her parents grew up in like the Depression or something. If you talk back or anything like that, you got a backhand, knuckles, like 3 rings on your hand, like fat. G wears
That
them
would
now.
hurt.
Do you remember my mom? She used to sit there when me or you would piss her off. She'd like move her ring up to her knuckle so that way the diamond was there, and she'd knuckle you right in the arm as hard as she could.
Yeah,
with her wedding
there was
ring.
one time I went over to your house and I was like, I told your mom I was going to sleep with a certain someone, and your mom got really angry at me. Dude, I had the ring squares from the diamond in my arm, like
My
10
mom-
of them. Your mom drew blood on my arm.
My mom utilizes her rings for discipline.
Dude, she got so
Smart.
mad at me. She was like, "What are you gonna do?" I was like, "I want to sleep with her." She's like, "Say that one more fucking time. Fucking dare you!" Just started wailing on my arms. It was awful.
That's a good mom.
Your mom's
That's
gonna
a good
watch.
mom.
Your
That's a
mom,
good
your
mom.
mom and dad are gonna watch this and laugh. Listen here, Andy. Okay, it hurt. Okay,
I'm sure.
not
I'm
fun.
sure I'm gonna get told about something I might have said wrong, but you know, I'm remembering as much as I can from when I was a kid. Because I can tell you right now, I don't remember what the fuck happened.
Boy,
junior
howdy,
year of
I
high
was
school.
a bad kid.
Junior year of high school, dude, I can't tell you what happened yesterday.
Yeah, but I've also smoked enough weed. My memory's probably gone out the door. So
Nah, you all good.
The marijuana guy has collected all your brain cells and he's holding them in a jar hostage.
yeah, he's just like, until you start smoking again, you can't fucking have these back.
Come back to me. Oh, it's like real religion. Wow.
Wowzers!
Oh god.
So do we want to move on to World War III, or do we want to stop there?
Thanks.
I don't have much to talk about World War III, other than the fact that I'm not for another war. So
I'm not for another
no
war.
one should be for another war.
But
honestly,
we're on the verge of another. The
global
closest thing we can
efforts-
get to right now is Taiwan, because China's trying to take over Taiwan.
Well, that and Iran. Iran is becoming a real big problem, but that's because Trump's causing all the fucking issues.
Yeah, but the thing in Taiwan is Taiwan's our ally.
Yep.
So if China goes to war with Taiwan, we're
We have to
obligated
go
to
to
help
war.
Taiwan.
Yeah.
And so if we help Taiwan, pretty sure Russia's going to help China, and then the allies are going to come help Taiwan, and then it's going to be World War starts again.
It's crazy
Who's
because
Japan for? Is Japan an ally? Or are they a
I
ally?
cannot
fact that-
remember anymore.
I would definitely assume Japan's not on our side.
I think they.
I don't
I thought they became our side after we, dropped 2 nukes on them.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
I don't know, honestly. I can't remember where they ended
Those
up
are
or
like
where
the
they
2
are now.
coolest cities we could have got dropped bombs.
Well, I think it's crazy that in the long run, the shit we're fighting over now is so petty because within the next 12 years, global warming's going to consume the planet.
I don't say
There's
12 years.
No, 12 years is when the effects start to become irreversible.
Oh, okay.
And that's when it's going to start to consume the planet. There's so much bigger things to worry about. Shit that could wipe out the entire population that we can currently control and stop. And we're not doing it. We're more focused on the fact that Trump wants to put sanctions on something. Iran wants to stump Trump, and they want to do their own shit with nuclear weapons. Kim Jong-un's off there being a fucking batshit crazy Korean. There's so much shit that shouldn't be happening, and there's bigger shit to worry about, and we're just not doing it.
Dude, the scariest thing about global warming is there could be diseases that we don't have immunity to in the ice caps, and if that melts, we all die to a disease that we have no immunity to. Like the bubonic plague could come back because it's trapped in an ice cap somewhere. Like it could be a little piece of ice this big, just falls in the ocean, goes in the ocean.
Good to know that we are fucked.
Goes into the Gulf Stream, spreads literally everywhere, and then we die.
And the sad part is, the whole entire world will never come together to fight global warming.
No, because we're a bunch of pricks.
Because everyone has to do everything completely on their own. Everyone has to be independent. And it's one of those that if you're not on top, no one else can be. So everyone's constantly fighting for power.
Should we try to
We're
spell
fucked as a
coconut?
race. No, don't try to spell fucking coconut.
But we're on top.
I hate him so much right now.
I hate me too. By that one, I'm going to excuse myself.
It's been Gambling Gamers. Fair warning, we may have a name change coming within the next several weeks. We're working on that. Rebranding. So if you actually follow us and you care, don't die. If you actually care, some things are bound to change. But hopefully we're going to get back on schedule, more weekly videos. And see you guys next week.
Deuces.
Doses.
Hey, Christian, you recording this?
Yeah, I am.
All right, well, fuck off.